everybody. So I want to show you exactly how to avoid losses in the market. Oftentimes, some things you do that of course result into loss and just few things out of patience, impatience, FOMO, indiscipline, and some other stuff like that. So I will put you into technically things you need to know and how to begin to avoid losses in the market. And subsequently, and this will becomes your routines and habits, and you begin to see winning streaks and then at all time. So let's go into it, guys. Today's market should have been a great loss, maybe not a great loss or a mini loss. But let me show you. Let me show you. This market JPY. JPY was here, of course was here. This is a good buy market because of what you can look at it now. Let's look at it. Let's look at it first. 1 hour time frame. You can see that we have what a double top with a wick here, a double top with and what? Don't just double top, don't just double bottom. We have what an engulfing that engulf 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of this candle. After that, now we tested and come back on the head again, which is a good one. Can you see now? Let's come to us and also see the stuff. Can you see so the sexual also show what engulfed? This is the retest. Engulfed again, engulfed all of this candle. This is for other confirmation that what this is a good beyond that. So that place is doing the engulfing is also what it's also what an area of what concentration. It's also an area of attention, I call it area of attention, area of concentration because of what these are areas of what can you see? This is the head, this is the shoulder, and then shoulder. I told you guys that you can have as many shoulders as you want, but you must have just one head. So if you have one head, those shoulders are valid. You can have as many shoulders. Can you see? So beyond just that, also we can look at it. Also, if I sweep my chart, you also see that what those areas, whenever we are up, we are buying at those areas. You're always buying, you're always responding to those areas. And whenever you broke below that area, you are selling. Are you following, guys? So exactly, so this area is a very good area which one can buy. I told you guys, you must be buying at what? Some people call it at area of support and resistance. Some people call it at an order flow. Some people call it demand and supply zone. Do you understand? So it depends on how you call it. So can you see that area is a very key area? And as a matter of fact, this place I wanted to buy at this place, but I look at the time. It was already it was not yet New York. It was mid New York. It was what? Mid New York. I should have buy the I said no, because market might still want to retest and come down back down again and buy New York session itself. Then I will now finally buy. So I waited for it. I didn't buy. I waited for it. Even though giving me confirmation of what double top here again and moving up, I knew wow, this is a good setup. I didn't buy again. I was waiting for New York to come because of what has retested. I saw all this retest. I saw it everything. I was waiting for it. So maybe I got here a bit close above this. I wanted to enter. I entered. Maybe 1 minute later, I just stopped. I just saw this stop. I just come back again. I look at my what 2 hour time frame. I saw it. I look at my 1 hour time frame. I saw the shape. I saw the structure of this pattern. I see that this man is coming. It might do what a stop at this point and come back. Immediately what I predicted that yes, no. He has to take away this entirely and even take away my stop line and take away my cycle level. Once it's above here with a full candle, the closure of it here will determine if we enter or not. That is what I just guys opt out in breakable. Just opt out in breakable. Immediately we see blue, just opted out. That was it. We opted out in breakable. We entered around here. We opted out in breakable. That was it. Broke even on that trade, and I'm waiting for you. Guys, wait for my actions and wait for my call. Once the market breaks that place, that's when we enter. Otherwise, we put ourselves at a risk. You know, I should tell you guys, we put ourselves at a risk. Without waiting for after for 10, 15 minutes, market just came in with a Mongol sell. Can you imagine? Without having news today. Let me show you. There wasn't news today. Can you see? There wasn't news. There wasn't news at all. Can you see? That was around 3 to 4 o'clock. There wasn't news at all. Can you see? There wasn't news. I think that was around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So it wasn't news at all. Even this one said it's not even this FMC member Walla. It's not even a key news. It's just it's not even red. It's not red. It's not that this thing that strong. So that's how market came and they avoided the loss. And you see, guys, that's how we avoided that loss. Good. So how you avoided that loss. So that was one of the things I do. Most times I just keep patient. I just wait. I just take a FOMO and be patient with such two things. You definitely be avoiding losses because of the key things that well, either you are FOMO, don't want to miss such stuff. You're thinking, oh, let me quickly enjoy it. So if I'm to make 60 pieces, I'm making 40. It doesn't mean the fact that you're making 30, 40 it doesn't mean the fact that you're not losing. That's the most important thing because market you are liable to lose. But if you are patient enough, you will avoid those losses. So let me go to the next one. So the next one was AUD. I think that was it was yesterday around Tokyo or is it in this London section? Any of the two. I came to the market and I was setting my stop and I set my stop. Of course, my setup, and I was looking for a buy on this. Let me show you why I was looking for a buy. Let me show you. Which I was looking for a buy. You can see that you can see that what you can see that what you can see that what AUDJPY change of structure came in from here and move. After you move here, you take away this change of structure, push with him. It's very strong engulfing. It is very strong bullish bearish and come and step by step. And beyond coming to this point here, let me show you on the daily. So I was expecting it came back to this point here to come and equal this last low here. There was a last low here and it came. So I was betting that what it will react to this last low and probably do a short of buy, then finally sell. Because it's a sell market actually. It's a counter trend though, but it's a clean counter trend. Quite clean, but it must confirm. Because counter trend must confirm very before you enter, otherwise you will miss that trade. So I was very ready to so and when market got to this point, I saw this shape, I saw this first one, second one, and third one. Double top, double bottom, another double bottom here too. And I did just open bullish, and that bullish I entered. I This guys entered. The late market was doing this and they do this. I saw this structure, this one, two, this structure, and this one, this one. This, if you want to buy, you shouldn't be doing all these things. You should move. There's a pattern to print for me. So this pattern I saw from here, this pattern I saw from here, I knew this is not a buy market. So before it was more or less like 50-50. It's now becoming 60, 70, 30. If 70 is selling, 30 is buying. Then when the market mush here, give us more this thing, opted out to break even. Guys, opted out to break even. I saw it coming. I saw it coming there. I wasn't confident enough. So since you're no longer confident in that market again, or in that structure you're seeing, or in that stock, just opt out, guys. So that was why I just opted out in that trade, and then we opted out. We didn't take it again. We opted out. Market sold extensively. Can you see? Sold more or less like about 60 pips. That was crazy. Imagine if I've entered, I would have put myself as maybe because I wouldn't have risked also that much. So that was how we avoided that shit loss, man. So those are the things you always look at in the market. No example, if you are not in our community, I want to urge you to join our free Telegram community right now on the Telegram. The link is in my bio and also in the description below. So you can always have access to some of our signals. We sent in 13 signals. This week alone, from Monday to today, we have not lost anyone. It's crazy, guys. That's crazy. So if you want to join us, you can join us. It's free, of course. You can join us. It's free. And more importantly, as well, if you are not subscribed to this channel, please want to urge you kindly subscribe right now. Otherwise, I'll take away your stop loss. Thank you so much for joining me again once again. And bye for now, guys. Peace out, everybody.